Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Gaming to the Max and our playthrough of the Qing government in Kaiserreich for Hearts of Iron 4. Today is episode 9, and so far you guys have seemed to be really enjoying this series, and I have been having a blast to play it. And a lot of stuff is happening in the game. So in the last episode, our government did switch from social conservative over to authoritarian Democrat when the NCERA jumped and took over power, or they moved down and took over power. And we started off on the focus for moving the industry to the interior, which just means we're moving some of our industry from our capital down to the south to to this province here, just so they're not in the danger of if we get pushed back. But I don't really have a fear of us being pushed back. I know in one of the comments they said to attack the Ma first and then move down to the Sichuan clique. I agree wholeheartedly. That will be our best bet to knock them out and move on down. But first and foremost, I want to get rid of the Feng Tang government and at least push Japan out of Korea and have us a puppet here. But I know I said a couple of times that our main goal is the reunification of China and the defeat of the Japanese. But I would like to add another goal to our playthrough. If we look over here in Europe, Germany's not doing too hot. It's a huge bubble here taken into Germany. Our friends down here, the Kingdom of Sicily, the two Sicilies, has been beaten by the communists. Spain fell to the communists. There's just a lot of communists. Yeah, all of the Northern Lights fell except for Denmark. So Norway, Sweden fell to communism. And we come over here and look, syndicalisms, the communists in America, they have the strength right now. They're the ones that are kind of the top dog in this fight. They even kicked the Dominion of Canada out of the fight against them. So Mexico's communist. Argentina's communist. There's just a lot of communism around the world. So my goal is to, yes, it's still knock out the Japanese, take over the of the rest of China with the reunification of China. But our new goal that we're going to add to this is the destruction of the communist nations in the game. I think that it'd be a disservice to us if we're playing this campaign and we're having fun and enjoying the views to not continue and maybe put the commies in their place. I think that's a good goal to achieve. And to achieve that, we're going to have to do something I've never done before. So let us start playing. We'll start getting some army experience up here because that's what we're in need of. We need to get rid of the reformed military force to get some more recruitable population. And we need 200 for that, so we still have 60 to go. And yeah, so the biggest thing for me right now, make sure if we are recruiting troops, what troops we're recruiting. So yeah, we're gonna fill out the last two of those divisions, but our convoys are getting destroyed. We did get our territories back last episode. I forgot to mention that in our little repeat. We did get our territories back from the other countries. So we've got the Portuguese, the German, and I forgot who else had territory over here. The Australians owned Hong Kong. So we did get all of that territory back from them. So we do have Hawaii, Qingdao, Hong Kong, Macau, and Xinjiang back from them. So that was good news for us. But let's go over to production. I know we're building a few of these planes. I want to build quite a bit more. I know they're interwar fighters and they're not that good. That's what I got for right now. And I want transport planes. So here's my thought. And it's not the greatest thought. It's not. I'll give it to everybody. It's not the greatest thought I've ever had. Especially because I've never done this before. But I have no navy. big old fat old goose egg of a navy. The one navy I did have was completely destroyed because I was kind of an idiot, and the only boat I've got left has no strength. Well, it's got some strength. It's about a quarter strength. Named the Hai Rong. It's a Weltkrieg cruiser hull. It's one of the oldest boats you can get. And I think it's garbage. The last time I looked at these were horrible. Yeah, pretty garbage. Pretty cheap, but garbagey. So, I plan on using Chinese paratroopers to paratroop onto mainland China, then force the rest of my troops across and win. Crazy. Might not work, but we're going to give it a shot. We're going to wait a little bit. We're going to get enough army experience up to 200, and then we'll push out of the river line here. I also want these units to come out. And I need this man right here, Zhang Wenyu, our main general. I need him to be able to get improvised expert. So I need to wait for him to get 8% more and become a level 6 general. So we'll continue on. Someone also mentioned to let the Japanese land and then destroy their units in pockets. I agree, but like I said in the comments, that they just haven't seemed to invade often. I don't know if it's just the AI not wanting to, or what it is, or they know that it's defended so they're not. And maybe if I do move my troops off the border, they will invade. But I just have not seen any strong push from the Empire of Japan. My thought is they are probably over here in Siam fighting. It'd be my only guess that that's where they're at, fighting against German East Asia. But I could be wrong. I usually am, so yeah, I'm not making bombers. We do have resistance to occupation. Our resistance to occupation should be going down. I have we'll pay to get him or her better, sorry. I say speak of the devil and they start invading. Move you guys down. Try to save the line as best we can, but I'm not really worried. They're not going to break us out of these tiles, so. And if they do, they die. I mean, that's as simple as that. If they break us out, they die. See, now they're hammering home on this one fella here. So move some troops down to help him out. And just continue to build this army experience. Get these troops out as fast as I can. Got our focus done. We can't do the Chinese Bismarck. I know I said that I wanted to get that. You need to nationalize the words of Yan Yishan, but you needed to have that focus. So we can't get that, which is fine. I mean, it is what it is. I think it's just time for us to continue to go down our focus tree over here, just to get the rest of our military done up, and then we can do these couple in here. But it requires, the only one we can actually get if we utilize the Yongshe is the infrastructure in these 3 territories. So it might not be worth it, actually. Just the base stability loss is not really worth it. But we'll reinstate the Baojai system, so we get negative 10% division training time and non-combat out of supply penalties, negative 5%. So we'll start researching that. We're not researching, sorry. Getting our focus done. Still negative on our political power, but that's because, whoa, they beat us out. Now they die for it. So they should die for it. They don't have any supplies. If they do capitalize on it, that's fine. Like I said, we'll end up knocking them out of here sooner rather than later. That gives us engine 2s and just research better machine guns. Even if I need to come into here and go to production and come over to my oops, sorry, I'm jumping all over the place. Come over to my little interwar fighter and upgrade the engine in it. Make it a little bit more expensive to build, but that's fine. Start building those. I'll start trading for some aluminium, some aluminum. Try to get those boats out, those planes out, not boats. Come on, knock them out. They have like 0 organization. Okay. So let's see. These are all you go into our main general. You go into our shock general, our Imperial Guard general. Actually, let me take these guys, push them off the line, and come over here and fight for Qing. No, they'll fall. Go up to the line, get ready. Look at that, we have 2.2 million manpower in reserve. Alright, we retook the tile. They lost 5 divisions up there. Let me check how many troops did they actually lose. 47,000. That's nice. 47,000, almost 5,000 rifles. Yeah. There's a very famous general there. Fought in the no, not the Solomons. My apologies. He fought in I'll remember one of these days. Yes, he was a very famous general. Made myself look really dumb, but then I forgot the name of the battle that he fought in. Okay, we're at 186 army experience, but it looks like they've stopped attacking. Not really what I wanted them to do. We can give him. You already are an infantry specialist. He already is an advisor, so we can't give him anything. Alright. The enemy does have air superiority, but we do have planes being built to try to knock them out. So better anti-partisans. We are still building military factories, which we'll just need more. And if we go over to our compliance, Brazil has joined the Entente. Once these 2 provinces become integrated into us, we'll get a huge boost. Ukraine has fallen to the Russian army. But yeah, once these tiles become integrated, and once I think these tiles already are. Yeah, these 2 tiles and Qing, when it becomes integrated, will help us out. The Empire of Japan is justifying on us. Ooh, not like we already haven't killed. How many have we killed? I haven't even said this yet. 1.2 million. 1.2 million Japanese have died to us, and 356,000 have died from the Fang Tang government against us. So, let's see, we need 9 more points. Most of the Japanese have fallen off the line now. I'll take my irregulars. I'll send you guys up to the northern tip like this. Stop. I'll have you do another one north. I'll have you do that. Okay. Just about ready to push the attack. I don't think they are going to attack us just yet. They seem to be hesitant. Construction 3. Gonna jump out of our industry. Let's get us the basic small airframes. Get us a little bit better airframes. I wonder. I wonder. Hey, Germany, I know you're about to fall. Let me ask you a question. If I want to negotiate a license from you, you'll agree. Morocco's broken their non-aggression pact with us, which is fine. Alright, let me see what type of planes you guys got. Because I would like... Yeah, the BF-109 is outdated, but... Would you give me the license for it, though? You would. Alright, well, I want the BF-109, and I want... the, let me try to think what I'm looking. The HE-11. So it cost me 2 factories. That's fine. I get these 2 licenses, production. I just want to see really quick. Well, they're not much better than mine. If I move these to the side, move him down. Let me see what mine look like. Agility 45, air superiority 1, agility 50. So there's a little bit more agility. If we throw on this light machine gun, that's fine. Let's build some BF-109s. We'll keep building our fighters as well, just because we'll have to. And we'll start building some transport planes as well, because we'll need those. And I'll also build some of these medium bombers. Let me get that many on you, that many on you. Just keep making me military factories. Alright. Let them wear themselves out on me one more time. Come on, give me that 200 army experience and I will push. That's what I want. Resistance to occupation. I'm pretty sure I have my spy over there, though. I don't. I'll throw her in there real quick. Help out with that. Waiting for these guys to become cores. It'd be a lot of help. So, need a little bit more aluminum. It'll seem like that'll be something pretty key for me. I'll need to keep up watching on my aluminum. Denmark wants to send me convoys. Sure. Well, only got 27 of them. So I have 32 of them. Alright. I'm gonna keep pushing. Keep pushing. Okay. What are we looking at? Seems to be risky. I like risky, though. The United Baltic duchies have fallen to the Russians. I hope Russia will help me with the communists, but they might not. So it might just be the glory of China to defeat the communists. Oh, you have 205. Cool, do that. Alright, they become cores. I actually, right after I probably said, hey, I wish these things were cores, they became cores. So let's get some steel. I know, let's do you. So we're getting some more tungsten. So 4 tungsten and 6 steel. And we'll come over to trade and we'll stop trading for tungsten. Trade for some rubber. we will trade for more aluminum. All right. So we don't have as many factors as I'd like to, working on what we need, but these BF-109s, we'll actually do that. I need transport planes, so I don't want to lose too much plane production, because I need them, but we also need the transport planes. We also need to research paratroopers, but alright. We are ready to push. Take you, attack, and we'll send you attack, and we'll take the cavalry. Let's try to get our cavalry here. Send you. See, everybody's pushing down the line. Vilnius has fallen. So, Lithuania. Come on, guys. Just cross that waterway. Alright, we broke him here. We're across the waterway. We'll do study European air tactics, get some more research on our air. We're not pushing them up here very well, which is fine. We don't have to win every battle. I don't like that we're not winning. Come on, boys. The Empire of Japan has declared war on the Guangxi clique, and the United Front has formed. So, well, we could have formed the United Front has formed with the Guangxi clique being the faction leader. Not that I care. They're just gonna split up the focus of the other sphere members. So, while I come up here and kick their butts. So, the League of the Southeastern Provinces has joined, so they'll join the war against Japan. Pretty much all of the Chinese countries will join in the war. So, yeah, so everybody's being called in. We'll see the Ma clique try to start fighting against the Fangtang government, but they're not going to be very helpful. I will not take a non-aggression pact. So we're now up to 103,000 losses, and they're sitting at a brisk 1.7 million. So, and our assault's kind of slowing down. It's not doing too hot, especially up here. But we're pushing them back pretty steadily. I will not join their faction. It'd be dumb for me to join their faction. They wouldn't really be any help for me, especially because I'm winning by myself. Let me see. Give you guys across the bridges across the water again. I don't think you have it yet. No, you don't have Trickster. It's flanking enemy or getting flanked by them. So hopefully he'll get Trickster soon. Their units just don't seem very good, especially the Fangtang governments. Let's be a meat grinder. We'll start losing quite a bit of men, which is fine. Get better steel refinery. Let's get 7, 4, and then we'll just need 5 more political power to get the rest of that. Steel's going to be important when we start building tanks. Come on, troops. How many are we at losses now? 112,000. Keep pushing them, keep pushing them. Might try to cut them off. Send my cavalry up here, push them down on them. We might get it, we might not. We'll just keep trying to fight. We might take their supply depot right there. Supply depot. If we can, that'd be good for us. If we can't, it'd be very good for us, but... Yamashita Tamayuki. looks like we're about to force our way through. Come on, boys. Just through right there. Alright, we got heavy machine guns to add to our planes. Let's research bombs so we can start building our own CAS. We'll come into here with the BF 109. We'll change you out for some heavies. It gives you +8 air attack. Oh, can I not, since it's a borrowed variant? I guess since it's a variant that I don't own, I can't change it. So, not great, but it's not like life-threatening, or life-ending. All right, we did take their supply hub right here. Oh, we did get pushed back right there. It looked like 123,000 lost. There was a nationalist coup in Poland. So now you have Edward Schmigli in charge. And the fall of Washington, so Washington, D.C. fell. So the federal forces have capitulated. The Republic of Poland joined the Moscow... Whoa. Rush troops up that way. We got a naval invade behind us. We need to stop that pretty quickly. I was expecting this to go a lot better than it was. The Pacific states and the American Union states have made a peace deal to fight the syndicalists. Two makeshift bridges. Took that spot. Jump into here. Give you guys engineer companies and support anti-air. Let me see. I don't have enough anti-air. Okay. So, but support companies. We do. Okay. Jump over to the National Infantry. Throw an artillery on them. How much does that? We have enough. Okay. So now they all got that. And we should have enough trucks. Let me see how many trucks I have. Oh, nope. We're not producing trucks. Cancel that. Okay. Huge naval invasion by the Japanese. One that I was not really expecting. Try to rush troops up there. If they do get through, it's not like the end of the world. I might actually send some of the Manchu Guard down to fight. They moved some troops up, so our troop movement up actually ended up saving us. So looks like they mostly focused on this one singular tile, which wasn't really smart for them. But now Tianjin is the last place. Let's see if I can move my Air Force to fight up here. 628 planes. That's not good for us. Not good for us at all. But we are slowly winning. Taking a lot more casualties than I was anticipating or wanting. Losing quite a bit of rifles. Not nearly as much as they've been losing, though. Well, that's what you get when you do big pushes like this, so. Alright, we can now give him improvisation expert as well. So now we both have bridges for both of them. No non-aggression pacts for any of the Chinese territories. Trying to move those guys up. I was wanting to pocket them, but I don't think I'll be able to. We're steadily making progress towards their capital. Let's, how much command power do I have? Almost done. Let's pop bridges for them. So keep fighting right here. Looks like I should have done it with the other general, but... Oh, yeah. Put you guys on aggressive. Everybody fight. So we might be able to pocket those 6. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Ground support. And found the Imperial Naval Academy. Take that one and get troops in there. Come on, gentlemen, knock that tap. They're gonna pull out before we get it. Not what I wanted. Let's get some synthetic refineries. We'll need more oil at the end of this. Our troops over here have made great progress, though. They seem to be struggling in this corner against the actual Japanese regulars. Let me take you two. We're gonna knock out Port Royal, or Port Arthur Royale. Excuse me for that one. I was having a brain fart. Yeah, let's knock out Port Arthur, where most of their, most of the Japanese Air Force is at. Fall of Shangzhou. Where's that at? Is that tile I saw? Or is that their capital? Oh, their capital fell. I was like, what the hell are they talking about? Alright, so they did naval invade again. I do need to start paying a little bit more attention, so that's my bad. I like how at the beginning of this is like, I just can't understand. They just don't seem to want to fight me. No, they are, and for somehow they're breaking through me now. But let's move these troops up. Look at that. Multiple combats, low support. It just ain't even worth it for them. My conscripts and my conscripts are beating them now. I want to take that cavalry officer, move here. Move you here. Oh. And dirty sons and guns. Trying to move troops into protecting Port Arthur. Hunan, no. Italian Federation. We'll sign a non-aggression pact. Not that I really care. Either direction. And look at that. The Malklik has managed to do absolutely nothing against them. I wonder why I didn't invite anybody in. That's exactly the reason. Is because I had a higher chance of the Fang Tang government and the Japanese pushing through the Malklik and opening another front. And I'm able to kind of just hold the front that I need to hold here without anybody's help. Let's see, who's fighting? Who's fighting here? You are? I'll give you bridges to fight across then. Oh, we did an encirclement. Delicious. Love us some encirclements. Let me go to research really quickly. Okay, 40 days, and I'll have a research slot open. We'll do mechanized offense. Get some support equipment from our neighbors to the east. Get some more iron, and just continue on. We got 116 days until Lessons of War is over. If I can move you, you, and you here. Take you. Stop them from moving. No. That's a pocket right there of 6. Very nice. Now we're just slinging it out. Still one of the great old battles of just putting armies on the front and just punching each other as hard as we possibly can to see who's gonna knock who out. Hold them back when we take this tile. Keep going where you need to go then. Come on, take that tile. Our units are so slow up in these mountains. Alright, we got it. There you go. A nice big old pocket that we've created here. He's got skilled staffer. What do we need for that? Is that something that we can give our other generals or get our other generals? What do you need? Controlling at least 24 in their armies, which they all now have, but they just got that, so it'll be a while before they get it. He's had it for the longest, so yeah, he'll have it for a while. Okay. Let's do submarines, even though we don't have any dockyards. All right, we're pushing them back pretty heavily. In the Middle Africa, offering us artillery pieces. I'm not gonna complain. Not gonna say no. But I think this will end it for episode 9. What an amazing push that we've had so far. We're at 186,000 losses. We've had 2 die to the Kingdom of Siam somehow. Probably planes. But the Fang Tang government is on the verge of defeat. They're less than half, or they're more than half on the verge. And we're doing good. We got 2.6 million casualties against them. And only 186 to ourselves. So we're sitting at just about 1 out of 10 still. So other than that, I hope you guys did enjoy, or I think it's more than 1 out of 10. I'll have to do the math and I'll get back to you on episode 10. But I hope you guys did enjoy, and I will see you all in the next episode. Bye.